All right, this is a new tutorial on how to import PDF files onto your iPad and take anecdotal notes onto the actual PDF file using an app, a cool new app called Notability. I just want to let you know that this app, Notability, we have purchased for everybody. You can go see Mike Rossi and he can push it out onto your iPad. Or if you just want to buy it on your own because you don't want to wait, it's only $2.99, so it's pretty cheap. And this app is used by a lot of different colleges. It's used by all of Sweetwater Union High School District, so it's a pretty neat app. So we're going to go first to Google Drive to access our PDF. So I'm going to click on Google Drive, and in Google Drive you can see there's an article that has been shared with you. It's called Close Reading in Elementary Schools. And this is the article that we will be annotating through Notability. Down here on the bottom you can see a little eye, and that's what we want to click on. So I'm going to click on that little eye and it brings up a sidebar window. And what I'm looking for is the Open In icon. Open In. You can locate that. I'm going to press that and it gives me some choices, and I see my Notability in there once it's been downloaded. So I'm going to choose to open this PDF file in Notability. And I want to create a new note. This page just pops up. It shows us how many pages are in the article or in the PDF, and it is 10 pages long. I'm going to start on page 1. So here is our article. Once we open the article, we can see some tools across the top. And we're just going to initially use these tools, and then we can learn to do different things like recording within the text, etc. But adding photos into the text. Right now, we are just going to do simple annotation, and our next lesson will be on adding some other things to text. So on the top we can see a T, and this is to create a typing text on the document. So I'm going to go ahead and press that with my finger. And then you click anywhere in the article where you want to start typing. So I'm going to move down the text using 2 fingers to scroll, and I'm just going to type right here. These are my notes, and you can type whatever you want on that side. Say you think that this is too big and you're saying, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to say whatever I want to say. This font is too large. You can just change that right here. You go down to this toolbar. This is the font size. You're just going to press on that font size, and you can make it really small. And then that way your notes become smaller, and you're going to be able to write a lot more. So that is how you can move down and take notes, anecdotal notes on the side. So with the typing, you just click anywhere on your screen and you can type other notes on the side. All right, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to click down here to make my typewriter disappear. You can see the little keyboard. I'm going to show you how to use, back up at the toolbar, the pencil. Now the pencil writes anywhere that you want it to write. And that is the tiny pencil. To make it bigger, you want to go and hold your finger down on this pencil, and it will come up with a little menu, and you can choose. I'm going to choose this big fat one, and it will make the marker bigger. Real quickly, so I can get rid of this. This on the top is the eraser. This is the eraser. So I'm going to click the eraser. Unlike other eraser applications, you don't have to sit and erase every single line. You can actually just X through it and it will disappear. So going back to my pencil, we know with a lot of smaller text that this is not going to do, having that size of a pencil. in order to take notes on the side. So I'm going to make it a really small pencil, and I'm going to show you a trick. Even with the small pencil, it's really hard to write in here. So one of the little tricks that they have for Notability, if you look at this word participants, if you take and hold your finger down on participants, it zooms in, and you can take the notes in here. I think that this, etc., etc. If you look back up at your document, you're able to see that the writing fits in this small little space, and it makes it a lot easier for you to take those notes. So that's a little trick. So I'm going to show you again. To get rid of this, you just go to, if you can see my cursor, there's these 3 little lines, and that just means going back to the full text. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, go back to the full text, and we're going to practice again zooming in. Remember to scroll down with both fingers, so 2 fingers together. I'm going to scroll down with 1 finger, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. If I scroll down with 1 finger, it's actually using the pencil to write. So we want, let me go ahead and erase that. We want to scroll down with 2 fingers when using the pencil. So I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to see this little text box right here. And I wanted to type something back to this question: what types of questions can teachers and students ask that require evidence from the text? But I see that I have a minimal amount of space. So I'm going to hold my finger on evidence, and that way I have more space to write in down here, and it makes it a lot easier to take the notes. Going back to full screen, we remember that here's the full screen text. You just have to click on that, and it brings you back. So the next little tool that we have up here is the highlighter. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the highlighter. Just like the pencil, you can have different shades of the highlighter that you want to use. Whatever you like, you can change for different purposes, and you can change how big you want the highlighter to be. So that way you can go directly over and highlight different things in the text wherever you want. You can highlight them and then go back to pencil, hold your finger down, and take notes right here by something that you highlighted. So this is the simple introduction version to annotating text using the app Notability.